John White says, Sunday at the Film Collectors Festival in Leicester, if there's any chance of any missing Who coming back this year, an announcement at this is it. Oh, yeah, I don't think anything's happening before. I think we got, when's Sunday? It's Sundays as well. Tomorrow's the 27th, 28th, 29th. I think they want to hold off till November for some reason. Also here, there's a copy of The Savages that is and is very unimpressed with John Smith. What? I hear someone has a copy of that and is okay. Something along the lines of not doing anything to make that prick happy. Man. I mean, it's only The Savages, let's be fair. Well, that's Stephen's last story, in all fairness. Well, given that they're missing most future animations, will have to be Hartnell. Again, the animations now, the old method of doing it is outdated, right? It's outdated. I'm a big believer. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, like, I like people doing animations. I think it was a good thing, but it's like that. It's become outdated. And honestly, I would really love to see Ian Levine's The Massacre. I'm not paying $100 for it, but I would love to see it. And good for him. And The Massacre is a fantastic story. If you haven't heard it, it's absolutely fantastic. But yeah, I would really like to see that. But you know, it's there's a room in the special toy will be the next animations of Gary Bryant. Again, they should get that guy who did the fan one, which was that's the only way it could work on is the way that fan one did it, because it's like here, let me pull that up for a second. So it's all about like competitions, right? And like where is it? It's all about like competitions. Like that were physical competitions. And hang on, just trying to find it right now. And they wouldn't work with the other type of animation. Celestial Toy Maker. This the reconstruction one, I guess. Yeah, here we go.
The following is not.
It's by Callum. I can't remember his name. But yeah, look. But firstly, this is just perfect.
Can I begin?
Don't be so impatient, Doctor. There.
But here, let me. They was like they actually had a. Yeah. So this would have died a death with the old animation.
We have a chance of winning if you cheat all the time. Cheat? Oh no! Just a few variations. It makes it more fun.
Yeah, there's no way they could animate this in the old way, right? And it had genuine tension to it. This is the only way to go. I mean, not the only way. The other way to go is full scale recreations, like was it Mission to the Unknown? Stephen Noonan. Stephen Noonan knows his stuff, right? I was just thinking of Once and Future. Stephen Noonan really knows his stuff. He's very, very good at that. Playing the Doctor. And then you can, again, I've said this many times, you could do this 4 ways, right? I think 5 different versions. You would have Stephen Noonan color, Stephen Noonan black and white, right? Just as a reconstruction. Then, a second version, you deep fake, you put Hartnell's face on, Stephen Noonan's body. You use Hartnell's dialogue, which you can clean up with AI, and then you lip sync it, and you do that in color and black and white. It's a perfect reconstruction at that point. Like, absolutely perfect reconstruction that you wouldn't be able to. I mean, if you put it side by side, you'll be able to tell the difference, right? And then I would love to see while they're shooting it that way, also do a widescreen version that's like that looks like a modern production, right? I don't know if they could do that. It'll be great. It'll be absolutely great. They just focus on season 3. It says John the White, you are correct there. Robert Payne is here. How you doing, Robert Payne? Where we are. Dear BBC, I've got the 10th Planet Part 4. Deposit 20,000 cash in a dustbin behind Clapham. They know who has it. Somebody was working at the Blue Peter at the time, I believe. At the time it went missing, but nobody gave a shit because it was an old thing and nobody cared at the time. Where are we up to? Trying to catch up. Oh, I'm nearly caught up. Tzvi Lebetkin, but it's going to be very, very difficult job deprogramming all those girls and civilians. 20 years is the 20-year job, right? So unless, again, I think there's going to be some miraculous thing happen, right? I think there's going to be some biblical miraculous thing go down, right? And I think that's the only real solution, right? And I think it's going to be terrifying before it gets there, right? It's so much better than Web of Fear, Peter. Yeah, redo Web of Fear. That animation was agony. I couldn't watch it. It like this was perfect, right? I wonder if we some Celestial toy makers multi-generational return. They find the lost Celestial toy maker episode. Well, that's the rumor going around. Let's see if I can find the message somebody sent me. Who they actually left a very something about how it's listed on iPlayer, right? So there's a couple of there's lots of things flying around, right? One rumor is the entire power of the Daleks. That'll be cool. I would be very happy to see that. Where am I up to? No, not there. Who was it? Somebody sent me something. Oh, right, yeah. So, as observed by others, apparently, most of the episodes on iPlayer are showing as available soon. However, Unearthly Child, Abominable Snowman 2, interesting, and Web of Fear, Dominators, and Seeds of Death, Terror of the Zygons, and Seeds of Doom are not saying available. Are saying not available. Are those the states blocking it? I don't know. Could be. I really have no idea. Maybe they were just showing the Israeli ambassador who showed the video of Hamas in action, and they pulled away from the feed. Yeah, because they don't want them. They don't want them to be the. They don't want them to be the bad guys, essentially, right? They don't want to be the bad guys. Anyway. Who knows what's going to be with that? We do know. Let's have a look at this. I mean, firstly, it's great getting a nice bit of art. I mean, I'm just really pissed off. You got what's his name? Yasmin Finney, is so central on the post. I like, look, I want everybody to live their best life, right? I want everybody to feel free. I just feel this is trying to indoctrinate people into believing that having a penis isn't something that makes you male, right? And I don't believe that, right? I don't believe that at all. But it does look like this is going to be a ton of fun, right? It looks like it's going to be a ton of fun. I can't wait to look. Meat, spoiler alert, turns out to be a bad guy, right? I can't wait till we so that turnaround happens. So that's on the 25th. On 2nd December, we have this is the Wild Blue Yonder. So there's a lot of interesting things on here. It's I guess the next issue of Doctor Who magazine gets this new sonic screwdriver, right? Like, what's up with this, right? Like what is going? And this is the one they say is they've never seen anything like it before. Are they on some weird like mental spaceship? And then the grand finale is what's the last one called? The Giggle, right? The grand finale is the Giggle. I think Neil Patrick Harris will be very good, right, as the Celestial Toy Maker, right? I really think he looks like he's going to be great. Interestingly enough, right, you can see over here, let me zoom in, a sad-looking clown, right? Anything like that? So there is a bit of a giveaway. So with all the promos are pretty much the same we've seen, but let's have a look at them. Video file. It goes doink. So far, I didn't really label what each one of these were. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's a good promo because it just gets you on board, right? I want to Rusty Davis talk about why he wanted to use the Tom Baker logo, and I think that's going to be an interesting discussion. That robot was very Disney, wasn't it? So Gareth Morgan, yeah, but yeah, so's Yasmin Finney. But this is a good promo. Why? Because it's exciting. Yeah, again, I think that's a very strong piece of marketing, right? I do. So here's the next one. Video file. What's this one? Oh, I do like his little smile at the end, but it's kind of a bit of an evil smile, isn't it? But again, I just think this is because people go, "Oh, I remember Doctor Who being cool," right? And that's really what they want. They really need to tap into. So what's this one?
After a very long.
That's the main trailer, but and I love the way they're using the Jodie TARDIS to say, "Look, we're not erasing Jodie. We got a TARDIS shoulder." Nobody freaking knows.
After a very long time. Something's coming back.
I mean, look, I don't like Disney. I think they're pure evil. I think Disney is about to be de-wokeified.
What do we do this time, Doctor? How do we fight the human race?
I had to wipe her memory to save her life.
How long do you reckon it is going to be before they work out that plot point? I reckon 20 minutes and you're done.
Like if she remembers me, she will die. Something. And
oh, I don't remember the plane crashing. Is it?
Something. Enter this world. He is recognizing.
So there's something there that was a bit of a spoiler. But again, I think he looks freaking great in this.
Recognizing me.
Who is he?
The one who waits.
I would never call the toy maker the one who waits.
I don't know if I can save your life this time.
Open fire! Your fight is with me!
Yeah, look, that's just a good trailer, mate. I'm sorry. That is just a good freaking trailer. That gets me excited. That gets me on board. What's this next one? Next one looks like it's exactly the same. What's this?
After a very long time.
I mean, I don't mind watching it again because it's a good trailer.
Something's coming back.
Do you remember when Stargate was said it was the longest running sci-fi show? I'm like, what? You've been going 9 years. I don't understand. Yeah, no, that Disney logo. Okay, fine. That's exactly the same. I mean, I don't mind watching it again. There's another. What's this? And then there's the Disney ident again, which I just find exciting. Yeah. Look, I'm looking forward to finding out what is actually going to be on Disney Plus, right? I guess we'll find out in a few days, right? I think it's a few days. By the way, I also got I just started listening to Fraser Hines's book on tape of Evil of the Daleks. Basically, I just got as far as the introduction, and it's a beautiful introduction thanking Patrick Troughton. It's really, 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 really beautiful, right? I really, really like that. I am looking forward to listening. It looked cheap. You think it looked cheap? I don't know. I thought it looked really good. I genuinely, I think it looked really, really good. Agreed. The new 15 theme doesn't sound that impressive either. It depends what they do with it. That's really the bottom line. It all depends what they do with it. All right. It could be good, it could be bad. But anyway, there is a little spoiler. Which they let here. I've got to play it again now. Where they let out the bag. I think unintentionally. Which is like my favorite bit where he goes, "He is the remembering."
Like if she remembers me, she will die. Something enter this world. He is recognizing me.
Yeah, that that bit. He is the reckoner. So yeah, check this out. Second share screen. Doink. So we just saw him running. Where is that picture I had? Oh yeah. Who's back there? I'm sorry, that is Mel. I think that's Mel. That to me looks like Bonnie Langford. That really, really looks like Bonnie Langford. That doesn't look like Catherine Tate. That looks like Bonnie Langford to me. I guess we'll find out. Like will she be in this ever? But that's a great little shot as well, right? It really is. And I think, honestly, I think he's going to be great. I really think he's going to be great. By the way, I love this Dave Gibbons cover for the Star Beast. Like comparing it to like this will be 79, I guess, or 81, 80 around there. Compare that to this. It's very cool, right? It is very cool. Is David Tennant's Doctor going to be evil in it? I don't know, right? I don't know. There's a lot of questions about this. Yeah, so there's a few articles that talk about it that we need to have a butcher's of. Get your laughing gear around this, darling. She cried, jigger, jigger. Let me see if there's anything new on Bleeding Cool. Doink. What we got there? No, but we'll talk about Kate Herron co-writing Jonathan Groff episodes. That's in season 14, isn't it? What's this? I don't know. I don't want an account. I don't want. What is this? What the hell? It's asking me to sign in to piss off. Is there any way I can say no? I'm on Screen Rant, right? It's asking me to. Are you kidding me? Right? Are you kidding? I got to like sign in to read an article. This piece of shit. Look at this. Like, I don't want to create my free fucking account. Leave me alone. Now, I guess I'll log in with Google. Doink. Confirm. It's annoying. I mean, it really is annoying. Possible new Doctor Who regeneration prophecy teased in 6th anniversary image. We want to get this article for a few days. No, only 2 days. But, and now I've got an email getting the fucking newsletter. I don't want your newsletter. Well, maybe if you're telling me there's good articles. A potential new Doctor Who regeneration prophecy is teased in the brand new teaser image from the upcoming Doctor Who 6th anniversary special. Like, why is his clothes regenerating? That's really the question, right? A bell? Is that a cloister bell? Maybe. Let's see what they want to say. A potential Doctor. Who wrote this? It makes a difference. Hannah Giran, don't know her, right? A potential Doctor Who regeneration prophecy is being teased in an image from the 6th anniversary specials. The Doctor Who upcoming specials will see the return of former co-stars Catherine Tate and David. Really? I didn't know. They didn't mention that. Playing Donna Noble and the 14th Doctor, respectively. The special will be released in November 25th in advance of Doctor Who season 14. Well, no, we're going to get a Christmas special. And season 14, it's last I heard, right? Last I heard was slated for like Easter. Like with the 2005 revival time, like earlier in the year. Like, what was it? The second quarter for end of the first quarter, beginning of the second quarter, right? But the rumor is it may be pushed off because of the writer's strike. Mission Impossible pushed off to 2025. What, you want to make everybody forget a Dead Reckoning Part 1? I mean, I don't know. I would, and they're changing the name of it. I would recut it into a standalone movie, essentially. Like, recap what happens somehow. There we go. So let's see what they have to say about this. Potential regeneration prophecy is teased with an image from the 6th anniversary special, blah, blah, blah. Where are we up to? The special release on November in advance of Doctor Who season 14, leading up to the 6th anniversary. A post from BBC hints at Tennant's regeneration into the 15th Doctor. It will chime 4 times. Well, it will not 4 times, I guess. So that's what you're tying into. See if we can see the image. Interesting. Okay. Those men who attended previous season will recognize the familiar thunder. It will chime 4 times. Before David Tennant's Doctor regenerated, there was a robot saying he will knock 4 times. And it turned out to be Wilf, right? That was awesome. I mean, again, great writing there from Rusty Davis. Like right? But he's like, can I let me out? Should we watch that clip? It's so good. Right, like where he knocks 4 times and you see him be crushed. Yeah, I think we should watch that clip. I think it's good for all of us. Hang on, doink. So it's the 10th Doctor specials. Where are we up to? Doink. End of Time Part 2. Oh yeah, so we've got the indulgent crap. Which, although I think they basically were. I think he earned the indulgence. Here, 1 second. Right, and he thinks he survived. Look at this, is wonderful.
I'm still alive.
Any moment now. Come on, Wilf. Oh, look at that. Perfect. It was perfect. Oh, Murray Gold's music with it. I forgot how good this was. He will knock 4 times. Oh, perfect. Just perfect, right? And then, okay, I want to see the bit where he says it will be my honor. I might start crying.
They gone then? Yeah, good-o.
Honestly, I can't think of anything better to it'd be Bernard Cribbin's final performance, right? This is so apt for him. I'm assuming that first episode or the last episode will be dedicated to him.
Could let me out.
Yeah.
I mean, this thing seems to be making a bit of a noise.
The master left the nuclear bolt running. It's gone into overload.
And that's bad, is it?
No. Because all the excess radiation gets vented inside there. Vinvoce glass contains it. All 500,000 rads about to flood that thing.
Oh. Well, you better let me out then.
Again, it's so good, isn't it?
Except it's gone critical. Touch one control and it floods. Even this would set it off.
I'm sorry. Look, just leave me.
I mean, I'll be the same, right? I'd had a good innings by then.
Okay, right then, I will. Because you had to go in there, didn't you? You had to go and get stuck. Oh, yes.
I just want to whistle because I don't want to get a copyright strike.
But me? I could do so much more.
And people didn't like that.
So much more.
Yeah, people didn't like that because it felt arrogant. But man, I think it was. I think one of the great things about this Doctor was the emotional realism of it.
Oh, so much more. But this is what I get. My reward. But it's not bad.
Go on, David. Make good, mate. Make good. Come on. And the thing is, he knows he can't not save him, right? He knows he has to sacrifice himself, right? Jodie would have left him there, says Soda Engines.
Lived too long.
No.
It was Bernard Cribbin's performance here that sells it.
No, please don't. No, don't. Please don't, please.
Wilfred, it's my honor.
Oh, so good. So good. David, 14th Doctor regenerates as mysterious and intriguing. Okay, so let's see what they have to say. When soon-to-be Time Lord Ncuti Gatwa's casting was first announced, it was reasonably assumed that Gatwa will become the 14th Doctor, and it will surprise the many at David Tennant's regeneration into the 14th Doctor. No, at no point was I surprised, right? At no point did I go, oh, that's a surprise. No, it wasn't surprising at all. We'd seen him do it. He was wearing a different costume. He wasn't the 10th Doctor. It was the price of many. That meant to many, I guess, enormous. That meant that instead of going straight to from Jodie Whittaker, you thump, to Doctor the Gatwa, they wanted to have some good Doctor Who, right? Hopefully, Gatwa will be good. Who knows? An interim between the two Time Lords. Well, again, this is how it all happened, right? According to Rusty Davis, anyway. And you don't know what's true and what's not. But according to Russell T. Davis, he said that they did the watch-alongs, and they kind of had the idea of doing a special or a couple of specials on the 60th. Went to the BBC and said, "Oh, I'm glad you're here because we are fucked. We are so you know Jodie Whittaker. Yeah, turns out she was awful. Everybody hated her. Said really? Yeah, no, everybody hated her." For good reason, right? For good reason. Why did they hate her? Because she was freaking awful. That's why. I mean, again, not confusing. They hated her because she was this unbelievably bad at the role, right? How unbelievably bad. I do like showing this off. I mean, like, that is not a sign of success. That is not. That's the ratings, right? That's not somebody dying of a heart attack's ecogram. That's their imploding ratings. As this age up, wait, did I miss this paragraph? Since the surprise reveal, several theories have floated out as to the nature of the regeneration between the 13th and 14th Doctor. I believe he's in the toy maker's realm, and this is a David Tennant skin that he's wearing, right? Let's find out. Less than a month ago, baby. Doctor Who alum actress Sophie Order suggested that Whittaker's regeneration was unstable. Well, because she was shit. Another theory posits that the Doctor Who villain Toymaker had altered time such that the 10th Doctor's regeneration never happened. No, I think it happened. I think they need to reset the canon-destroying bullshit that was the Chris Chibnall era, and they're going to say... They're going to have it like, they're not going to say it outright, but they're going to say that they can have it in your head canon that the entire Jodie era was set in the toy maker's realm. Therefore, the what's going on? And then the anomalies, right? The would make sense because it wasn't real, right? The Gallifrey, God, I mean, what a tech turn, all that bullshit that everybody hated. Another Doctor blah blah blah. Tenth never happened. Either theory says that Tennant's regeneration into the 14th Doctor will be feature a chaotic timeline. Yeah, but again, it's all about his clothes regenerating. As this age-old tale of Doctor Who, those who regenerate into a Time Lord must also regenerate out of it. BBC's most recent post suggests there is no way for David Tennant makes out of Doctor Who specials alive. Well, obviously not. Ncuti Gatwa was in it. The exact reason for this short-lived regeneration is unknown. But no, it's because Jodie Whittaker was awful and they needed to get people back on board with watching Doctor Who again. That's why. That reason for the short regeneration is unknown. But the bell is almost certainly a harbinger of death for the Doctor. Yeah, well, again, I mean, are we going to get I Don't Want to Go again? I don't know. Who knows or dares to dream? Fine. The fans have a theory of Bonnie Langford returns in the specials. Well, we just looked at that, right? They can have that screen grab. Where it no, and in the trailer we see Neil Patrick Harris running through what looks like unit headquarters, and fans have been quick to hone on the clip, that clip in particular. If it wasn't confirmed already, Mel was in the 60th. Yeah, it's it does seem that way. I mean, like, look here, let's look at it again, right? It looked like Mel to me, right? It looked like Mel to me. It did not look like Catherine Tate. Look. Where's doink? Where to go? Doink. Where is it? Over here. Okay, he looks great in this. He really does. That really looks like Bonnie Langford to me. I guess we'll find out, right? I guess we'll find out. Okay, share screen. Back. Doink. So yeah, look, Radio Times are reporting on it. It's a reasonably solid theory, isn't it? This is exciting. Yeah, I guess I'll get this on pre-order. The new DVDs also boast some exciting exclusive additional content. This comes out on December 11th, which is a day before, so you get it a day early. You get the giggle a day early if you order this. I guess I got to order it. War notwithstanding, right? War notwithstanding. How much is it? Hang on. Amazon. Doctor Who Blu-ray. Let's see what that's coming out. Do they have it? Yeah, okay. The collect fly. $55. Ugh. It's expensive, isn't it? 37 on so this is coming out on what? It's not being released. Oh no, it's the wrong one. It's a Blu-ray collection. I'm kind of tempted to get that though, I have to tell you. Hang on. New arrivals. 6th anniversary specials. Okay, that's much better. $20, much bloody better. I think 55 for the thing is I got them all on Blu-ray. I know. So apparently it's December 11th coming out. So again, you get it a day early. $20. That's totally doable. That's a reasonable price, right? How many distance? 3 hours. Well, let's see what else. Let's see what else I got in. Fine. As well as the news of new episodes, they couldn't get going to get more exciting. It's also been announced that 3 episodes will be available to fans that own themselves. Physical media, baby. It's Monday, December 11th. So that's got to be, well, no, it's after. It's the Monday after. That's a shame. But the question is, what time is it going to be on? Because for me, Saturday, right? Saturday is Sabbath. Sabbath ends about 5:30, which is 3:30 UK time. So I guess I'll be able to watch it live, and then we'll do. I'll do a stream straight afterwards, right? Whatever time it's on, be right afterwards. Being released in a three disc pack, the release will be available to own on Steelbook, Blu-ray, and DVD from Monday the 11th. Pre-orders are 6th anniversary Blu-ray or Steelbook, as well as Rare Waves. Oh, Rare Waves apparently they've taken over the license for New Zealand, Australia, New Zealand. Where is that? So pull that up. No, Mad Men Entertainment. Here, we'll pull that up and look at it in a minute. Oh no, it's just a video. I can't watch it though. Fine. I thought it was going to be from Mad Men Entertainment. Where are we up to? Doink. So yeah. So you're getting your physical media back in Australia. The three rules have exclusive additional content for fans with a full list of exciting bonuses and scene breakdown. Yasmin Finney set to. Can you shut up with the chicks with the fucking dicks for 5 fucking seconds? Oh, constant chicks with fucking dicks. Give it and rest, darling. Yes, I understand. So additional content for the DVD set includes the breakdowns by Rachel Taylor, Higher Button, Tom Kingsley. That'll be interesting. The list of special features is much longer. Includes Starbeast behind the scenes. Well, I guess that's the Doctor Who Unleashed, right? 14th Doctor reveal, Wild Blue Yonder behind the scenes, the Giggle behind the scenes, Giggle in Vision commentary. Yes! I'm worth buying for that. That's going to be brilliant. I bet that's Ralph C. Davis. Yes. The Starbeast in Vision commentary, David and Catherine's flashback, Yasmin Finney introduced Rose Noble. Design the 14th Doctor, set tour, Yasmin Finney, the Starbeast behind the scenes trailer. So behind the scenes trailer for Wild Blue Yonder, behind the scenes trailer for The Giggle. The cast introduced the villains in the Wild Blue Yonder, who we have no idea who they are. And we haven't seen hide nor hair of a Dalek, which I can't imagine aren't going to be in it. Video diary with David Tennant standard. Well, that's interesting. TARDIS set tour with David Tennant and Phil Simms. Can we see the TARDIS at last? Ruth Madeley introduces Surly Bingham. Neil Patrick Harris introduces the Toymaker. That'd be interesting because he has no clue, right? I remember when he was on social media, he had no clue what's flying whatsoever with Doctor Who. He says, "Oh, so it's called Who?" No, just Doctor Who. 60th specials recap with David Tennant. So I guess that'll be the previously on Doctor Who. Right? Craig Parkinson, a possibility of Doctor Who return. Grand Serpent isn't dead. Yes, he is. It's over. Forget it. You're never seeing him again. Go away. You've had your time, and it was bad. Doctor Who announces Loki and Sex Education talent as new writers. I haven't seen Sex Education, but Loki is a piece of shit. I mean, like, Loki is genuinely a piece of unwatchable shit. With bland episodes that don't really do much. It was recently that filmmaker began suiting out with second season. That's a quite cool announcement. We'll look at that in a few minutes. Writing duo Kate Herron and Bryony Redman will be joining forces to co-write an upcoming episode of Doctor Who featuring Ncuti Gatwa. Okay. The pair have a number of credits to their names, with her serving as executive producer of Loki season 1. It was shit. I mean, I don't know. Having said that, I mean, there were moments of sheer brilliance in it. Like the Richard E. Grant Loki and that whole episode, it was brilliant, right? Like, it was genuinely brilliant, right? I don't know. There are other bits about it, but again, it was the female Loki. That was the problem with it. She was so freaking bland, right? And it was this feminism running all the way through it, where you had, that big burly, you had like characters who were supposed to be male characters, very obviously. Women can do anything. It's like, oh my God. I'm sorry. In the army, women aren't able to cope with the same physical requirement as men. That's just factual, right? And if you're a trans woman, i.e. a woman with a penis, you still have to register for conscription if they reenact that, which if they will do, right? Anyway, so who this is. As well as director of Netflix's Sex Education, Redman is a BAFTA award-winning writer whose work includes Post-Break and Forget Me Not. What's Post-Break? Okay. This will be the first time that Herron and Redman have worked together, as they have previously collaborated with the likes of Miss Universe and The Stalkening. I mean, here's the thing, though. You gotta hope this is different from when Chris Chibnall hires somebody clearly based on identity, right? Because Chibnall can't give them any advice or hone them because he's a talentless piece of shit. I mean, I'm sure he's a lovely person as well, but it's just on a talent level, he's non-existent, right? So yeah, he's not going to be able to improve anything because he's useless, right? Like, why he just didn't divorce himself from the writing and bring in Paul Cornell, who is a good writer, as the head writer, is beyond me. I guess he couldn't be that honest with himself, is my guess, right? I guess he couldn't be that honest with himself. Speaking about writing an episode of Doctor Who, Karen said, clearly I can't get enough of time travel. It's an absolute honor to write for Russell and Shooty. We had so much fun. I can't wait for you all to again. It all depends on what we see, and more what we see in December with Shooty. Right, a lot's riding on that first episode. Like as earlier, I think the Christmas Invasion wasn't the best introduction for David Tennant. Right, it took me a good season to warm up to him. Whereas the 11th Hour, best intro story ever. Oh my god! Right, Capaldi was very weak in his intro as well. Right, so there's a lot riding on it. It's like a Christmas one. It's an intro. Again, but by that time, we'll also know what was the deal with why did the Doctor's clothes change? Like, is this are we going to retcon away Jodie? Right, that's going to make a big difference to the world. Right, that genuinely that's going to make a big difference if they're going to retcon away Jodie. It makes does it make the chicks with dicks okay? I don't know. But again, are we going to see it before the apocalypse? I don't know. Let's see what else. Anyway, after news was announced, Doctor Who had announced it had begun filming second season. Rusty Davis had recently said of the news, this is what I absolutely love my job. You love everything about it. When you're working with stellar talent like Kate and Bryony, makes my whole world bigger and brighter and a lot more fun. Listen, I'm an optimistic guy. That's really my default thing, which is kind of like for a grumpy curmudgeon like me. It's which is strange, quite frankly, right? So I have to hope the better angels are gonna work out, right? The better angels are going to he will make them into better writers, right? That's what I'm hoping. Is that what's going to happen? I don't know, right? I do not know. Fine, let's try and look up that announcement. Let me go BBC Doctor Who. Hang on, because that announcement actually really was quite good. Is this another transcript? Oh no, this is Again, this doesn't fill you. If you're like me, right? If you're of my distrustful demographic, which I am, right? Here, I'll put this over here. In fact, this doesn't fill you with glee. Golden Age Geek, I hear you, my brother. I hear you. Right into Kate Herner and Bryony Redman have joined forces to pen an episode of Doctor Who. I just wonder. I'm not being rude, right? But the day and age we live in, I kind of have this question. Are there any penises in this duo? And it doesn't matter if there's not. I don't think there's one there, but I'm not sure over here, right? Right, it's not sure. Don't know, right? Don't know. So that doesn't fill me with glee. Look at this. I love that response. Yeah. And it's good there's new writing talent in Doctor Who, right? It's good that there's new writing talent. We shouldn't back away from that, right? We should not back away from that. But still, look, we've had a rough bit of run, okay, of late. We need kid gloves. Can we get a bit of old talent now? Can we get a bit of Moffat for? I don't know. Honestly, again, this is how stupid I am. I'm of the opinion that I would like I would like it to work out, right? Honestly. Well, I don't know. If it works out, it'd be great, right? I mean, that's basically where I am. Here's the announcement for that they started shooting the new season. I mean, look, I am very hopeful, by the way, that they got that this Nelson Peltz guy is going to take over Disney, which is going to be very good news, right? We'll talk about that story soon. Yeah. So here's how they announced it. Is that Jodie's TARDIS? Or did they change it? I don't know. You have to go higher up to be able to tell. I mean, like, it's good that they it's good that they're like trying to get you excited, right? It's good they're trying to get you excited. I don't know that. I'm doing my best to be positive. What do you want out of me? I'm full of the joys of spring, baby. What do you want? Fine. Let's go look at this. Jodie Whittaker on Doctor Who. That character made my life. Oh, really? It made that character. Your take on that character made my life a living hell. Bloody hell. Made my life a it did. Mine and so many more. Despite her character being funny, she wasn't. There was nothing funny about her. She was a Karen who thought she was funny. Whittaker won't be auditioning for comedy anytime soon. Well, really? What brings you to that conclusion? What, you're complete and total failure? You thought, I like a challenge, except when I'm gonna fail. Jodie Whittaker's opened up about working on different genres in TV, revealing how Doctor Who was different from a project they'd done for. You thought beforehand, I played a lady sometimes who was a girlfriend, a lady sometimes who was a wife. Yeah, sometimes I was a lady who was a mummy. And every time, I played them. But this time I played a complex space-time event. I didn't quite understand it. Oh, I tried to do what David Tennant did. That must be right. Oh, everybody liked him. Thump. Fuck off. Oh, when are we going to set to appear in the BBC drama Time? I'm avoiding that. Fuck me. I was sucked in by Stephen Graham and Sean Bean on the first season. Right, I am repelled. Right, absolutely repelled by Jodie Whittaker and Bella Ramsey. Oh, how much do you want to vomit in your own mouth? Is that by Jimmy McGovern, by the way? The second season. Like, really, oh God. I can't think of anything I want to see less than this. Fuck me. 29th. The first season was by Jimmy McGovern, I believe, right? I'm going through this. Reprising a role for season is Sibiu and Firan, the most recent season. I don't remember season 1. Secondly, will comprise of 3 1-hour episodes like the first one. But fine, one sec. Let's go. IMDb.com. We'll do time. There you go. So Jimmy McGovern, right, was the creator. Okay, so let's go. So, yeah, that's the Boys from Black stuff. He's like excellent. And I guess he was the writer on all episodes. I mean, I don't know. Let's have a look. 1 second. Episode 1. Written by Jimmy McGovern, right? Yeah, Doink. Episode 2. Episode 3. Is he doing season 2? No. Helen Black, Jimmy McGovern. Yeah. Who's Helen Black? And what's their relationship, right? Like that Jimmy McGovern is like the she didn't I mean again, look, he's trying to bring in new talent, which is a good thing. But like Jodie Whittaker and Bella, I just don't want to see it in any way, shape, or form. The actress who played the 13th Doctor, I was the first woman to take on the character. Really? I didn't know. Actually, it's not entirely true. Bill Ware and Joanna Lumley did it first. Yeah, somebody asked me to audition for a comedy. I'll say no, and it's out my comfort zone. Why couldn't you have said that about Doctor Who? New James Bond thrills on TV? What new James Bond thrills on TV? I want to know more about that. Whittaker, who has starred in the rare dramas in Broadchurch, played a mummy. One Night, I don't know, and Black Mirror, I don't know. Said to be working on Doctor was different because she was just playing herself. Oh, fuck me. Yeah, you're not a Time Lord. Oh, if you thought, I didn't think of that. I'll just do David Tennant. The character made my laugh because I was allowed to twitch and fidget, and I usually have to rein that in. Why didn't you rein that in? You're inane gurning. Oh fuck me, it was awful. It just was awful. There was nothing good about it, okay? There was nothing good about this. Drama terrifies me, but there's comfort in fear. What? I do love to find the humor, whatever I do. Well, you didn't find any in Doctor Fucking Who. Just found misery. Though I do like to have 3 hours of misery. Well, your era was it? I wish it was only 3 hours. My name's Tzvi Lebetkin, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop.